Well, this certainly wasn't the Elegoo video that I was anticipating having to make, but here we are, and I need a better microphone holder, so hold on. Better. If somehow you've missed the news, Elegoo basically have announced that for the Centauri Carbon, based on some hardware limitations, as well as just not meeting their expectations, they don't have a guaranteed release date just yet for the multicolor support for the Centauri Carbon, which is a massive bummer. There has been a huge outpouring of upset users, justifiably, that they promised that this would be available at the end of Q3, and we're beyond Q3, and there's now just putting out this announcement. I think this all really comes down to communication and communicating clearly to their user base, or maybe not even potentially announcing it in the first place would have gone over better than not delivering on something that you've been telling people that was going to be coming. So I kind of wanted to walk through this. I think I also saw a number of people online saying that this is a rug pull, that Elegoo's pulling the rug on them with the Centauri Carbon, the multicolor support. I don't think that's necessarily the case, and I'll explain why. Again, I think this really all comes down to just not great communication. In terms of communicating, Elegoo, in my mind, probably knew well in advance that they were having issues with this before Q3 rolled around and should have put out a statement saying, hey, we're running into some issues with this. Just to give you a heads up, we're probably going to see a delay with this. And yes, I do believe that they're still working on the multicolor support for this printer. I don't know everything that's involved with this. I hope and really hope that they're still able to deliver on that at some point in time. I have seen comments from people online that are much more, clearly much more technical than I am. I just print stupid stuff and show it off. That said that the board inside the Centauri Carbon can't even support multicolor printing. I don't know how any of that works. I don't really care to, but maybe that means Elegoo would also have to work not only with delivering the multicolor system, but also a board that people have to swap out. There's also another huge challenge that myself, like a number of you out there, I bought one of these on the day one that it launched. They also sent me one in advance to help show this off when the launch day event. But there's no port on the back of this. Just like a lot of you out there, there's no multicolor support port on the back. So I'm assuming they're going to have to figure out a way to support all of those users. So does that mean there's a whole nother SKU? Is that an upsell? Is it not going to be supported at all and you have to buy a whole new Centauri Carbon? I have no idea. They don't communicate any of this to me, so I don't really know. So again, but I don't think that they would have gone through the process of adding the port if they weren't planning on developing and delivering this out. And honestly, I would rather them not deliver on this, and the communication of that they're running into some limitations with it and it's not meeting their expectations, their performance of it. Like, can you explain more what is the hardware limitation? What are the performance issues? Are there other issues with it that you're running into? Like, just be a little bit more clear with your user base as to what that is, so that they know that it's actively being worked on. Again, I don't think that they would have gone through the process of adding the port if they weren't planning on developing and delivering this. And I would rather Elegoo, or basically any brand, be more upfront with me and not communicate that they're running into the issue, or potentially even not deliver the product, versus rushing something out that doesn't work well. And that if I paid for an upgrade to a printer and then it just sucked, I'd be even more mad than you never delivering it in the first place. And they took, if you remember back, like everyone else had already developed and delivered on a Core XY 3D printer, and Elegoo was one of the last to join this race, and they took their sweet time with it. And I was imploring Elegoo to continue to take your sweet time, like test it, refine it, build out profiles, do all that good stuff so that it actually works well. And the CC, it's a phenomenal printer for the price. For $300, this machine is awesome. It's absolutely incredible. This would make it for an incredible print farm machine. I'm doing a huge project with ABS, the 6-foot tall ABS print that I'm very excited to finish and show off to you guys here, hopefully soon. But again, it's the communication of this multicolor capability that if they were just a little bit clearer as to what are the challenges, Like, is it actually still being developed? Maybe, I don't know, show some of the prototypes, show some of the things that you've tried testing and printing. I don't know, maybe it's clogging up in the back and they haven't figured out a good solution for the purging of the material, their filament. I have no idea, but communicate some of that with the user base. And I think that would go a really, really long way in terms of just showing that, hey, this isn't something that we just, we're promised and we never looked into it, or we couldn't figure it out and we just gave up on it. But we're trying to actually develop this out and deliver something to you that actually works well, but we need more time. Now, I also don't have any insider information. Like I said, I don't have the multicolor system. I don't have the CC2. I don't even have the Jupiter 2. I don't know any of the release dates for these things. I don't know when the CC2 is even coming stateside or when. I know it's available. I think I've seen people talking about that it's available. You can purchase it in China. I'm assuming this all is very much tied into, there's a lot of tariff issues going on here stateside, which is why we don't have the P2S from Bamboo Labs still available here stateside. I'm guessing there's some stuff locked up with that they're trying to sort out before any of this is coming here, before I'll get a hands-on with it, that sort of thing. But it's one of these things, again, some communication would go a long ways. Also, I found out the announcement for this the exact same time you guys. I didn't get any heads up that this was coming, anything like that. So I was kind of also blindsided by all of this. I was also getting pinged and DM'd and tagged by a ton of you. And yes, I understand. I'm like the Elegoo marketing arm here, so justifiably so. It just honestly sucks that this is where we're at with it. This is still an awesome machine, but man, like, just it needs to be more clearly communicated what the heck is going on with the multicolor system. I do also want to mention that if you do own the Centauri Carbon, Elegoo has 3 different options to express our sincere appreciation and trust or understand we are providing with the following exclusive benefits. So they've given you a $50 coupon towards filament, valid for the next 3 months. Sorry, my computer notifications. And then, but you have to spend $100, which for me, I bulk order their filament. If you're not already bulk ordering Elegoo's filament, you're messing out. That's giving you a good use case there for that $50 voucher. That's what I'm going to be using mine for. They also have an extended 360-day warranty as an option, or there is an $80 coupon towards the purchase of the Centauri Carbon 2, which is scheduled to be released in Q1 of next year. But again, there's no guarantee of that. There's could be further tariff issues and import issues. I don't know. Like, my bang for my buck right now is going to be that coupon code for $50, where if I spend $100, I'll be able to get $50 off on the filament. Again, bulk order some of their PLA or PETG. That's like an awesome option for you there. The extended warranty is also a valid option. I know a lot of people aren't thrilled with these options, but it is an option. Like, it's more than I feel like most brands give in this type of situation. Again, Elegoo, I'm hoping you're watching this. Just, you need to clarify a little bit more on what the heck is going on with the multicolor system here. Again, not the video that I was intending on making, and I'm in the middle of building this insane Nerf blaster here, which I should hopefully have done today. I'm trying to get this all recorded and posted tomorrow. But I just wanted to make something. I felt like I needed to come out here and say something about this as well, since I've made so many videos for Elegoo over the years. They've been an awesome partner to me. Again, it's just the communication is so lacking in regards to what the heck is going on with the multicolor system. I wish I had more information for you all. I literally have the exact same amount of information that you have at this point. I'm not getting anything else, insider info on this. I've not seen it or anything like that. If anything, I really wish they would show some prototypes, some test prints. Again, clarify what are some of those issues that they've run into. I'm hoping this has helped some of you out there. I don't know. I'm just sort of making this. Again, I felt like I needed to say something about this whole situation, and hopefully Elegoo will hear this and try to put out some additional information here. Hey, thanks so much for watching. I'll have this crazy video. This will be another fun print project here. Some of it was printed on the Centauri Carbon. Some of it was printed on Bamboo printers and Creality printers and Prusa printers. So all over the place with that one. But hey, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye now. Also, right before posting this video, Elegoo just put out another update saying that we didn't stop the Centauri Carbon multicolor system development. It's still in progress, and we're still working on it to get it right. So it does sound like they are actively working on it. Again, just more clarification would be great. There's also a brand new announcement from Bamboo Lab that sounds like on November 18th here, which is next week, that they're going to have an announcement about their new multicolor system. So that's the other challenge with this that I did not mention, is this has taken so long for Elegoo to develop their multicolor system that most of the other competition by this time, next year, we'll probably already have the multi-tool head support. So it'll be interesting to see where this goes, or what Elegoo's doing with the color systems here when everyone else is already kind of moving beyond AMSs and multicolor and moving towards tool changers. Also, I have a Snapmaker video that I should have hopefully next week. It's awesome.